Z Flash, issue 77. Joshua Williamson writing with Rafa Sandoval on art. So this is continuing off the cliffhanger where the Black Flash was coming for the Still Force dude, Steadfast. This issue continues that. It does have one scene at the start with the Rogues where, Captain Cole with his new suit, with Heatwave with his new stuff. They go and get Weather Wizard, and he gets some new stuff. I will say I don't like how this Weather Wizard looks.
I don't know, this whole thing. I'm no longer the Weather Wizard. I'm her assassin. Ugh.
Yeah, sure. Because
I do Weather Wizard. We haven't had Weather Wizard in bloody years.
I do like Cole's new suit for the purpose of this story, and his beard. I like the general look that he's got. It's different. Yeah. It's not. I don't want it to be his main look forever, but
but I'm digging the beard.
As an alternate for this story or two, I'm into it.
Do you know what the thing is though? He still mostly sounds like Cold.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Weather Wizard here sounds a bit more raving lunatic than usual.
Yeah, no, he does. So. Yeah, Barry and the other speedsters have to save Steadfast, and they go through the museum and crisscross and kind of trick him. And I will say it's weird that Black Flash can be tricked with a mannequin wrapped in a cloak, when I assumed that him tracking the speedsters had nothing to do with visuals and was more to do with sensing the force.
To be fair, Steadfast says he imbues the cloak with the Still Force power.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I missed that detail.
Yeah, I mean, I won't find it now that I'm looking for it, but he definitely said something to that effect.
That's fair. That's fair. So this
there you go. Imbuing my cloak with the Still Force aura worked.
So this issue is Barry then going to the other forces we've met. So Furza, the Strength forces who's fighting King Shark.
Yeah.
I mostly enjoyed her scene here, for the most part. It was the other two after this, the more villainous one who's got the Sage Force and, or just him. Yeah, there was just one more. Yeah.
If so many editor's notes.
Yeah, a lot of editor's notes. I think the upside to this is that it does feel like they're wrapping up all this Force stuff, because it feels like they're bringing it all together finally, so they can.
I'm looking forward to it being over.
Yeah.
I'm with Black Flash on this one. New forces must die.
Yeah, no.
Which I definitely read in the
New forces must die.
This one even had the dots after each word for the pauses, and it just I felt like he was watching that season as he was writing this.
He may. No, I don't know. I don't know if it would have been long ago enough that he was still watching the season.
He could have been binging it over the summer.
It could have been, yeah. It could have been. Yeah. And then Avery and Kid Flash are helping the city and going off to fight. Was it Fallout?
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as the art goes, it's Sandoval again. I do think some stuff works. I think a shark looks pretty solid. I think the Furza shark stuff generally looks pretty cool, especially when the shark bites her arm. That looks pretty nice.
Rule of thumb is anything that doesn't have Barry in it looks all right.
Yeah. The overall, because Barry's hit and miss, the overall is just kind of decent, but yeah,
pretty much.
That's what it is.
And obviously we don't like the design for Weather Wizard, but I don't know if he did he might not have done the design, so it could have been someone else.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, so basically the issue ends with the villainous one with the Sage Force immediately using his powers. After reading Barry's mind to figure out what's going on, he immediately uses his powers to mind control the Steadfast dude so that he'll fight Furza. So he immediately double crosses them, which is basically what happened last time Barry
I'm shocked
interacted with him. So yeah, but it does set up that Barry doesn't really have a clue as to how to beat this or how to save them all from Black Flash. He's just kind of hoping he'll figure something out, which that's what it is. It's just okay. I didn't like it as much as last issue. I got the last issue because it was Barry trying to make amends, and he was interested in the museum, and the cliffhanger with Black Flash was pretty fun for the most part. I liked the last issue a bit more, even though it wasn't perfect. This issue was a bit more in the just kind of decent range,
Yeah, I'm just Like, you know, when it's doing the roll call of, you know, all the characters we introduced during the past, 20 odd issues.
Mm.
I'm just like, right, okay. I guess we have to reintroduce that, and of course we have to use them because we're doing the Force War. I'm going to call it. But yeah, I'm ready for these to be done. I'm fatigued of this whole.
I think the sad
bit.
part is that if I liked all these characters, this would actually be a really cool moment where they all come together finally.
It would probably feel exciting, but as it
Yeah.
is, I'm just like, well, that's half the issue, just collecting them and just doing that.
Still better than year one.
Yeah,
I'm saying it quite happily.
yeah. I don't think I can argue with that.
So, what are you giving Flash?
I give it like a 6.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. 6 sounds about right for me as well.
No.